Jeffrey Guterman here for the Strat-O-Matic network, trying to cope. And I've got a ball game here. The second of a three-game series, Atlanta Braves at the Cincinnati Reds. Cincinnati won the first game. This game is dated April 20 in our 1968 replay. Pitching for the Atlanta Braves will be Pat Jarvis. He has a record of 1-1. He's a right-hander. And for the Reds, it's Jerry Arrigo. He's 1-0. And he is a left-hander. And we are in Crosley Field. Let me go through the lineups with you. For the Atlanta Braves, it's Felipe Alou leading off in center field. Batting second, Sonny Jackson at short. Batting third, Hank Aaron in right. For Henry Aaron, I do not denote an initial. You'll see his brother is also playing. I denote him with the first initial. Darren Johnson at first, Boyer at third, Tommy Aaron in left, Tillman catching, Felix Millan at second, and batting ninth, Pat Jarvis. For the Cincinnati Reds, hello, Ernest. It's Pete Rose in right, Alex Johnson in left field, Veda Pinson in center, Tony Perez at third, Lee May at first, bench catching, Helms at second, Cardenas at short, and pitching and batting ninth, left-hander Jerry Adigo. And Kathy Harden for Atlanta, I could only assume. And the Reds take the field. There's Jerry Adigo on the mound. And leading it off is Felipe Alou. Hello, Frank. Here's Adigo. He's ready. And the pitch. 5-6, right-handed, grounds it to short for Cardenas. And he throws it to first, 1 out. I was so anxious, with such anxiety I still have, that I had considered rescheduling this game. I did reschedule it for tomorrow. And I just said, let me go ahead and play it, or at least try to play it. Here's Sonny Jackson now. 4-9, left-handed, grounder short again, Cardenas. And he throws to Lee May, 2 away. And here's Henry Aaron. One 9, left-handed, grounder to second. And Helms makes the play, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 for Jerry Adigo. And after half, Atlanta nothing. Cincinnati coming up. And the Braves take the field. Pat Jarvis on the mound. Let me see about fixing this to my liking. Frank, I think, first of all, I don't think there's, I'm just guessing with the Kennedy documents that I don't think there'll be a smoking gun, but there may be documents that suggest some connections. That's a big discussion, Frank. I originally believed there was a conspiracy. I've been sort of obsessed with the JFK assassination ever since I was 5, and it happened. Then I came to the conclusion that Oswald acted alone, but we're not absolutely sure there is a connection of people behind him. And now, with my research, it suggests to me that there were people behind him, either from Russia and/or Cuba. But I don't see any evidence that anyone else shot at Kennedy. So that's the way I look at it. Here's Pete Rose leading it off. And the pitch, 6-7. Switch hitter batting left, grounds to second, our first X. And that will be Felix Millan, a 218. 7-2, throws him out. 1 away. And here's Alex Johnson now. 1-8, right-handed, base hit Johnson. Johnson 1-17, 1-19, being held. 1-17. Vada Pinson, the batter. He's going to go for the lead here on a 4 and a 6. He does not get the lead. That's a possible wild pitch. 1-4. No. The pitch to Pinson. 2-8 right-handed, grounds it back to Adigo. To Jarvis, who forces Johnson at second for the second out, and Pinson is on now. 1-15, 1-17, being held 1-15. It is, Frank, I'm telling you something. I can't believe I've changed again. I can't believe I changed again. I was conspiracy, no evidence of conspiracy, and now most likely a conspiracy, meaning other people were behind Oswald. He did not do this alone. He did the shooting alone, or at least there's no evidence for anybody else, but his trips to Mexico City and Russia are very, very suspect. Okay, Pinson is on, and here's Tony Perez. Pinson on first, 2 outs. Pitch to Perez, 6-3, right-handed, grounds it to short, and that's fielded by Sonny Jackson, and he throws it to Derek. And 1 left on. After 1, it's a scoreless ball game. It could be, Frank. Many people, if not most people, I haven't ever seen a poll, do not accept the Warren Commission, saying it was based on the evidence they acted alone. Then there was a House Select Committee on Assassinations in 1978, and they concluded there most likely was a conspiracy. But they didn't have any evidence for what type. Here we move to the top of the second, Jerry Adigo. And Darren Johnson leads it off. Here's Adigo now. 3-5 left-handed struck him out. First strikeout for Adigo. And here's Clete Boyer. 1-6 left-handed, grounds it to short. Fielded by Cardenas. He fires to May. 2 outs. And here's Tommy Aaron. 4-4 right-handed, fly ball center X. Pinson a 2-8. That's 4-2, flies to center, and the side is out. Hi. Yeah, I'm just playing my game here. Huh? No, I'm gonna eat later.
And I try to eat something because I'm so weak.
Okay.
And everything I eat, I put out. So I'm gonna try to eat and wait.
Eat something bland, if you can.
That I'm feeling like shit. My manager looked at me and he was like, "There's no way we didn't lose you just because you have a stomach problem."
Really?
Yeah. It was like, we like you, we like your work, we need you. So
Okay.
go home, get rest, because tomorrow we're gonna need you until
Okay.
8 p.m.
That's,
Yeah, tomorrow's gonna be tough. And I told him, sure. Because I was already, from my office to the bathroom, at least
right.
4 times. And he was like,
Well, it's nice you have an understanding boss.
yeah, yesterday he gave me 4 hours. Today I told him, don't give me any hours.
Yeah,
Because I don't think it's fair to the people who's here working.
right.
I'm just gonna work on my calls later.
Yeah,
And I have to work 2 Saturdays. So 4 and 4 is 8 covers.
okay. I just hope you get better.
Yeah, Julian is calling me. I'm gonna answer.
Okay. Sorry about that, folks. That's my daughter-in-law. So we move to the bottom of the second now. And here's Pat Jarvis. Lee May leads it off. And the pitch 3-8 right-handed, base hit Lee May. May is on. And here's Bench, the catcher, rookie catcher. Pitch to Bench. 2-11 right-handed, pops it up to short. And Sonny Jackson makes the catch, 1 out. Now Tommy Helms. Here's the pitch to Helms. 5-10 right-handed, grounded to short. This is a double play. Jackson to Mian, and then over to Darren Johnson for the double play. And the side is retired. No runs, 1 hit, and 1 left. We move to the top of the third. Here's Adigo. He has retired the first 6 Braves in this game, and Bob Tillman is the batter. 2-4. He struck him out. Second strikeout for Adigo. Now Felix Mian. 4-7 right-handed, struck him out, and that's rare. I can tell you that without looking. He struck out only 26 times in 570 at-bats. Now Pat Jarvis, the batter. .48. Right-handed hitter walked him. So there's the first base runner for Atlanta. Jarvis on first. See if he has a special running rating. No, he does not. Felipe Alou at the plate, Jarvis on first, 2 outs. Pitch to Felipe, 4-2 right-handed. That's a single 1-5. Line to short, and the side is retired. No runs, no hits. The walk to Jarvis, and he was left on base. We're heading to the bottom of the third. I'm going to be needing to make some coffee, but I want it iced. That's the problem. I don't have a basis to do it, really. Take a break for 2 or 3 minutes, and I'll be right back. Okay, the coffee is brewing, and I want to thank you for your patience. Here's Leo Cardenas. Leading it off, and Pat Jarvis on the mound. That's a 111 right-handed, grounds it to third for Boyer. He throws him out, one away. Now Jerry Adigo. Three, 5, grounded to short for Jackson. 2 outs. And Pete Rose, the batter. Six, switch hitter, batting left, single 1-4. Grounded to first, stopped by Johnson, Darren Johnson, and he takes it to the bag. And that's a 1-2-3 inning for Pat Jarvis. We've gone 3 scoreless. Here's that ego now. And Sonny Jackson to lead it off. A 226 hitter. That's welcome to 1968. You know, I've thought about other replays to do, and it's like life. You know, you always want something else from what you have. You know, and the conclusion I have come to is I'll never be satisfied. I liked 69. That's different for me. Something about that season. But I could have gotten the 73 set, but I'm not. I'm going to stay with 68. Here's that ego now. Pitch to Jackson, 111. Left-handed hit him. So Jackson gets hit by a pitch. Second base runner. Still no hits allowed. He's a 1-18. 1-16 being held. And Henry Aaron, the batter. Five, 7, right-handed, flies it to center. And under it is Pinson. That's 1 out. Here's Darren Johnson, still with Jackson being held. It's a possible balk or passed ball. It's a possible balk, 0 rating for Adigo. Now the pitch to DJ. That's 6-5 right-handed, grounds it to short X. Cardenas 236. 17-2. And he turns the double play, 6-4 to 3. And the side is retired. Still scoreless here. We move to the bottom of the 4th, and Pat Jarvis on the mound. Alex Johnson leads it off. Yeah, Joel says you find peace when you stop looking for it. Yeah. So much truth to that. Okay, here's Johnson, Jarvis on the mound. Pitch to Alex Johnson, 4-5 right-handed, grounds it to first for Darren Johnson, and he takes it to the bag, 1 out. Now Veda Pinson, the batter. 2-6 right-handed hit well into the gap for a double. So Veda Pinson on second with 1 out. Third hit for Cincinnati. And here's Tony Perez with Pinson on second. Pitch to Perez, 4-5 right-handed, grounds it to first B. God. And the runner will advance. Actually, it's grounded to first. So Pinson goes to third, 2 outs. And here's Lee May. The pitch from Jarvis. That's 1-7 right-handed, grounds it to short. Fielded by Jackson, he throws to Darren Johnson, and the side is retired. No runs. The double by Pinson left on base. We move to the top of the 5th. Jerry Adigo. He's allowed a walk and a hit by pitch, and that's it thus far. Clete Boyer leads it off. 2-12 left-handed walked him. So Boyer is on. And he's a 1-20 stealing with the lead on a 2 roll. Not being held, and it's just not worth it. I think that's almost mathematically similar to a pickoff. It's just not worth the trouble. And it goes to show you he was 2 for 2. You know? Two stolen bases, not caught stealing. So Boyer is on, and here's Tommy Aaron, who gets the start today. That's a possible. Oh,
Milk?
sure. Oh, you're too nice to me. That's a possible balk or pass ball again. Possible pass ball. Bench. A 1-5 on a pass ball. He gets by bench. A pass ball by the rookie Johnny Bench. That puts Boyer in scoring position for Aaron. 5-8 right-handed, double 1. There's your first hit. It's a base hit. Thanks. And Boyer scores. And Atlanta takes a 1-0 lead. Aaron with the single. Tommy Aaron. And here's Bob Tillman now. Pitch to Tillman, 2-7 left-handed, flies it to center, and Pinson makes the catch. 2 outs. 1 out, I'm sorry. And here's Felix Millan. .2-7 left-handed, base hit. 2 asteroids. Aaron goes to third. Tommy Aaron on third. Millan on first. Infield back for the double play. Jarvis at the plate. Possible wild pitch. 1-11. That is a wild pitch. And that's earned. You don't score the error on a wild pitch. 2 runs in this inning. Now the pitch to Jarvis. 6-7. Right-handed grounder to second X. Helms 220. That's 8-2 E20 roll. Turning out to be a tough inning. E25. That's a 1 base error by Helms. So you've had a little bit of everything here. A wild pitch, a pass ball, and now a 1 base error by Tommy Helms. First and third. Wait a minute. Oh yeah, on the wild pitch, Millan went to second. So it's first and third, 1 out, infield back. Wait a minute, there's a lot of havoc going on and I lost track already. I'm gonna go into replay mode and figure this out. Thank God for the replay mode. So Boyer is on, and here's Tommy Aaron, who gets the start tonight. Aaron singled, sending. That's a possible. Oh.
No?
Short. Oh, you're too nice to me. That's a possible balk or pass ball. Possible pass ball. Or in replay mode. Bench. A 1-5 on a pass ball. So it's first and second. He gets by bench. Well, it's Boyer on second. A pass ball by the rookie Johnny Bench. Handed double 1. There's your first hit. It's a base hit. Thanks. That scores Boyer, and Boyer scores. And Atlanta takes a 1-0 lead. Now we have a fly to center. Aaron with a single. Tommy Aaron. And here's Bob Tillman now. Tillman flies to center. Pitch to Tillman, 2-7 left-handed, flies it to center. And Pinson makes the catch. So that's 1 out with 1 out with Tommy Aaron on first. Now the single by Millan sends him to third, I believe. 2-7 left-handed, base hit. First and third. 2 asteroids. Aaron goes to third. Tommy Aaron on third. Millan on first. Infield back for the double play. Jarvis. That's the wild pitch. 1-11. That is a wild pitch. That scored Tommy Aaron. Mian goes to second. And then he went to third on the error. So 2 runs in this inning. That's all rectified. Now the pitch to Jarvis. Coming back into live action now. It's first and third. Still only 1 out. Felipe Alou, 2 runs in. Pitch to Felipe. 6-8. Right-handed. There's a base hit up the middle. Mian scores. That's the 3rd run of the inning. We could stretch Jarvis. He's 1-10, 1-11 with 1 out. 1-11, 1-10. We'll have him hold. First and second, still only 1 out. Here's Sonny Jackson now. Infield back. Pitch to Jackson, 1-11. Left-handed hit him. That's the 2nd time Adigo has hit Jackson. And that will load the bases. For Henry Aaron, bases loaded, still only 1 out, infield back. Pitch to Aaron. 5-2, right-handed and home run, ballpark blast. Right-hander, 1-10. It's gone. A grand slam. A grand slam home run by Henry Aaron. The Jarvis run is unearned. Let's look at it again. This is a havoc inning. 5-2. Right-handed ballpark blast against the right-hander, Aaron. And he's got the power. 1-10, it was a 7, and that's going to be it for Jerry Adigo, who's allowed 6 runs in this inning. Wow. He pitched 4 1/3. Three hits, 2 walks, struck out 3, and we can close him out now. Six, holy cow, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 runs. 6 of them earned. He got belted, and that's it. It's a 7-0 ball game. Jim Maloney pitched in this game in real world. I'm not sure I want to bring him in. It's a funny thing. He did pitch, I looked, Baseball Reference, and maybe it was one of only 1 or 2 relief appearances. We're going to bring somebody else in. Let's take a look at our Lord. And somebody who we haven't used yet. probably bring in Billy McCool. Billy McCool will be the pitcher. His first appearance of the season. Okay, McCool is ready. He'll face Darren Johnson. Still only one out. Nobody on, that's the good news, at least. If you look at a bright side for Cincinnati. Here's McCool, 6'12". Right-handed, grounds it to first X. Lee May, 3'7". Whoops. That's an 11. I just checked because I did move it a little. 311. It's going to be a E7 roll. E7, 8. And he takes it to the bag, or actually throws it to McCool. 2 outs now. And here's Cletus Boyer. The Braves have batted around. One 6 left-handed, grounds it to short, then the side is retired. So that will denote the end of the inning. And what an inning it was, topped off with a grand slam by Henry Aaron. 7 runs on 4 hits, a walk, a hit by pitch, a pass ball, a wild pitch, and an error by Tommy Helms. And after 4.5, it's Atlanta 7, Cincinnati nothing. Now I'm going to take a break for a couple of minutes. When I come back, we'll continue this ball game. And Ernesto Cruz, take care if you're still here. And thanks for catching the game later. It's a 7-0 ball game. And Pat Jarvis takes the mound. He's thrown 4 shutout innings. And here's Johnny Bench to lead it off. Two, 4, grounds it back to Jarvis, and he throws it to Darren Johnson at first, 1 out. Now here's Tommy Helms. God. Helms steps in. The pitch from Jarvis. 6'5", right-handed, grounds it to short X. Sonny Jackson, 438. 10-4, E38 roll. This might be an error. E38-7. It is a 1-base error by Sonny Jackson. And here's Leo Cardenas. Whoop. That is a 5. It landed flat on the carpet. Two, 8, right-handed, single 1. Lines it to third, 2 outs, and we're going to let McCool hit. I'm going to manage like nobody's watching and do what I think is the right thing to do. He's got an endurance of 4, and I don't want to burn out the bullpen when you're down 7-0. I don't think this is going to make or break the situation. Rather than go into the rudimentary pinch hit for the reliever every time and end up using 4 pitchers, 5 pitchers. McCool is a 1 WR. And with a 50-50, it lands on the pitcher's card, 5'9", right-handed, and that's a fly to right field for Aaron. Henry Aaron makes the catch, and the side is retired. We've gone 5. 7-0 Atlanta. And McCool comes out. He retired 2 batters in the 5th to end the inning. And here's Tommy Aaron leading it off. Top of the 6th, 7-0 Braves. Pitch to Aaron, 5'10", right-handed, grounds it to short X. Cardenas, 236. 6-2, throws him out. And here's Bob Tillman. Two, 6, left-handed, struck him out. 2 down. And the batter is Felix Millan. .510 right-handed, grounded to short X. Cardenas, 236. 8-2, E36 roll. This could be another error by an error by Cardenas. E36, 6. It's a one-base error. Second error for the Reds. And Jarvis comes up. Pitch to Jarvis, 5-7 right-handed. There's a base hit up the middle. Mian goes to second, rounding. 1-16. 1-18, 1-19, 1-18. They let him go. And here's Felipe. Clutch situation. 6-7 right-handed, walked him. That'll load him up. And Sonny Jackson now in a clutch situation. And the pitch to Jackson. You better not hit him again. 2-4. Grounds it to third. And Perez has it. Throws it to May at first. And the side is retired. No runs. One hit, an error, and 3 left on with a walk. And we move to the bottom of the 6th now. Jarvis's first endurance inning is the 8th. Here's Pete Rose leading it off. Top of the order. 4-9, switch hitter batting left, 1-1, fly to right, chasing for it is Aaron. He makes the catch, 1 out. When I say Aaron, it's Henry Aaron. When I say Tommy Aaron, it's Tommy Aaron. Pitch to Alex Johnson, 2-7 right-handed, struck him out. And that is the first strikeout for Pat Jarvis today. And now here's Veda Pinson. .57 left-handed, fly ball center. And Felipe under it. Makes the catch, side's retired. And we move to the 7th now. Billy McCool had his innings split. He's still in his second inning. And Henry Aaron leads it off. Henry with a grand slam, 1 for 3. Pitch from McCool, 3-9. Grounds it back to McCool. And he throws it to first, 1 out. Now here's DJ Johnson. 5-6 right-handed, walked him. So DJ is on. Here's Clete Boyer now. 1, 2. Pitch to Boyer, 3-7 left-handed, flies it to left. And Alex Johnson makes the catch, 2 outs. That'll end the 3rd inning. 1 inning. Oh, Lord. 1, 2, 3, that's 1 inning. 1, 2, 3, that's 2 innings. Now he's in his third inning with 1 out. It's Darren Johnson on first, 2 outs, Tommy Aaron, the batter. Pitch from McCool. 410, right-handed, walked him. First and second, 2 outs. And Bob Tillman, the batter. Clutch situation. Pitch to Tillman, 1-7, left-handed, base hits. Aaron scores, and that makes it 8-0. First and third, 2 outs. And here's Felix Millan. .311 left-handed, grounds it to third. This should end the inning. Perez makes the play, and the side is out, but a run off McCool. And 1 more out, he'll be in his first endurance inning. Here's Pat Jarvis now. It's 8-0 Atlanta. And Tony Perez leads it off for the Reds. Eight runs also in 68. Yeah, sure, Frank. Sometimes you get some hitting. Here's the pitch to Perez, 6-10, right-handed, grounds it to third X. Boyer, 110. 11, it's going to be an E10 roll. E10 6. Don't tell me it's another error. No, he throws him out. Concerned about a lot of errors with the advanced fielding chart. Now here's Lee May. Pitch from Jarvis, 2-9 right-handed, grounds it back to Jarvis, 2 outs. And here's Bench. A 12-run, 16-batter inning yesterday. 12 batters reached base after the first 2 outs were recorded. I don't know, that sounds like a first to me, Frank. That's, if you want to, that's a whopper of a 2-out rally. My Lord. But it could happen. Here's the pitch to Bench, 1-8, right-handed, pops it up to short. And Jackson makes the catch, and the side is retired. We move to the 8th, Billy McCool. Probably his final inning. Jarvis leads it off. .38, grounds it to third. For Perez, he throws to May, 1 out. And now he's in his first endurance inning. Any combination of 3 hits and/or walks, he is fatigued. Here's Felipe Alou. 6'11" right-handed flies it to center for Pinson, 2 outs. And here's Sonny Jackson. That's pretty close, Joe Horland. I assume that's 1.69 errors combined. And you keep that stat? And that's combined for both. And you do super advanced X chart? Because I'm thinking of going back to it. Oh, you use advanced. Okay. That's good to hear. Okay, Jackson at the plate. 2-8 left-handed, single 1 to 15, 19, lines it to second, and the side is retired. And we head to the bottom of the 8th. That will be it for McCool. McCool pitched 3 2/3. 2 hits. Walked 3. Struck out 1 and allowed 1. Oh, you're using advanced just to mix it up. It's just, the super advanced is so tedious for me. And I think especially now, given how I'm doing, I'm going to bring Ted Davison in, 6.35 ERA. Oops. I got to check him out because he's listed as Atlanta. And that's probably because he was traded. Yeah, he played 23 games for Cincinnati, so it will be Davidson. For Cincinnati, and this would be his first appearance of the season. Why that is blocked off. Okay, Jarvis takes the mound. Here's Tommy Helms. 0 for 2, reached on an error. No, I don't know the official announcement, but wait for days, weeks, months to pass by before people start, revealing their findings, because, that's 80,000 pages. There's researchers. I know Larry Sabato gets his graduate students to or maybe his bachelor students Okay, here's Helms. 2-7 right-handed. That's a grounder to third. And that will be Boyer, 1 out. Now here's Leo Cardenas. 1-11. Grounds it to third. Again to Boyer, 2 outs. And we will have a hitter, only because it's going to be Ted Davidson coming in to pitch for Cincinnati. I'm going to bring in Big Mac Jones, left-handed hitter. It's an 8-0 game. Really getting tedious looking these people up to make sure they're on the team. Okay, Jarvis facing Jones, left-handed hitter. That's 1-8, right-handed, walked him. So Jones on first with 2 outs. And Pete Rose, the batter. Rose 0 for 3. Possible wild pitch, 1-4. Nope. Pitch to Rose, 6-7. Switch hitter batting left, grounds to second X. Helms again. He's already made an error, 220. 8-2. It's an E20 roll. This could be the second error for Helms. Oh, 6 E20. That is another error by Helms. My goodness. I'm just having a streak of lots of errors. Third error for the Reds. I think it's just the luck of the roll. First on second, 2 outs, and here's Alex Johnson. And this is Jarvis's first endurance inning. Pitch to Johnson. 5-12 right-handed, grounds it back to Jarvis X. He's a 3-12. One 3 base hit. 1 asteroid that will load him up. And Jarvis 1 hitter walk away from fatigue. Veda Pinson, the batter. Yeah, Joel, I know it. The pitch to Pinson. 2-5 right-handed, grounds it to second. And Mian throws him out. And that will retire the side in the 8th. No runs. Bases were left loaded. 8-0 shutout. Here's Davidson in his first inning of relief. Maybe you're right, Frank. I'm going to keep an eye on it. I'm not going to, before I switch back to super advanced, which really, I find it just so time consuming and tedious and hurts my head. Uh, Even though I think the errors are more realistic. And I get a little tired of the rare play, the so-called rare plays. Top of the ninth, Davidson on the mound. If you're looking ahead to the bottom of the ninth, it'll be Perez, May, and bench. Here's Henry Aaron now. 4-6 right-handed double 1-12. That's a double for Aaron. A good game for Aaron, 2 for 5, grand slam, now a double. Here's Darren Johnson. That's 5-5. Swung on and belted. Deep and gone. A 2-run home run by Darren Johnson to make it 10-0. And I neglected to put Aaron in. We have redundancies, so we would have caught that. Look at that again, 5-5 right-handed, clean end home run. Yeah, so you're using super advanced. Advanced, Joel, but do you ever use super advanced? For Aaron, that is his 7th home run. Boy, he's been on a tear. And for Darren Johnson, that is his 1st home run. How do you like that? Henry Aaron, 7 home runs in 10 games. He had only 29, quote unquote, only 29. Okay, no outs, nobody on. Boyer at the plate. 4-3, right-handed, flies it to right X. Rose a 1-3. 19-1 makes the catch, 1 out. Now Tommy Aaron. .511 right-handed, flies it to left X. That's for Alex Johnson, 4-17. E17 roll, another error chance. E17 2, that's going to be an error. A 3-base error on a 1-5 roll. Normally you use super advanced. Maybe I need to get over that and go back to it. Fourth error for the Reds. It's Tommy Aaron on third with 1 out. Infield back, Tillman the batter. 10-0. Pitch to Tillman, 6-8, right-handed, base hit, and that scores the run. It's unearned. Tillman is on. And here's Felix Mian. Possible balk or pass ball. Balk 0. Pitch to Mian, 5'9", right-handed. That's a ballpark blast. He's got W power against left-handers, and it's a double. Tillman rounding third with 1 out, 1-8. 1-9, no hold. One to 8. We'll send him home with a 11-0 lead, and he is out. 2 outs, and Mian goes to third on the throw. And here's Jarvis. .210 struck him out. So the side is retired finally, but there were 3 runs. One of them was unearned. And as we head to the bottom of the 9th, it's 11-0. Here's Tony Perez. 0 for 3. 5-7 right-handed struck him out. Second strikeout for Jarvis. Now here's Lee May. Robocall testing. That's a 1-4 right-handed. Grounds it to short. 2 outs. This goddamn thing does not. It's not lining up properly. It's cutting my. Oh. Christ. Not able to get the whole thing in there. Okay. Here's bench now. Jarvis into the windup. Pitch to bench, 1-5 right-handed base hit. Now Jarvis 1-hitter walk away from fatigue, and Tommy Helms the batter. Wild pitch, 1-4. Nope. Pitch to Helms. 5-5 right-handed and home run, 1-5 double. And that will be it. Jarvis, we may keep Jarvis in. Bench will hold. Down by all those runs, Leo Cardenas the batter. Jarvis now fatigued. Pitch to Cardenas, 5'9", right-handed, flies it to right. And Aaron makes the catch, and the ball game is over. The final, Atlanta 11, Cincinnati nothing. A shutout by Pat Jarvis. He's 2-1, pitched 9, allowed 6 hits. He walked 1, struck out 2, and allowed no runs. Davidson came in, pitched 1 inning, 2 earned, 1 unearned. Four hits. Final line, Atlanta 11 runs. Ten hits. Just make sure here. 1, 2, 6, 7, 10 hits. Doesn't add up. But we don't keep that stat. Somewhere I lost a hit. Arrigo allowed 4 hits. So again, Atlanta 11 runs, 10 hits, 1 error. Cincinnati, no runs, 6 hits, and 4 errors. That'll improve Atlanta to 3-7, and Cincinnati now 6-3. Cincinnati won the first of this 3-game series. They have lost this one 11-0. I'd have to give star of the game to Jarvis, but I'm always open to suggestions. The grand slam by Aaron was great, but it wasn't needed for the win. and have a little something to eat. Think about what I'm gonna do with the rest of my ball game. I got chicken and rice. Let me enter this in the books. Game 82. Atlanta wins 3-7. Moving out of last place. And Cincinnati loses, they're 6-3. With this depression and anxiety, I just don't enjoy this as much as I used to. Just don't have the energy to do it. Or the interest. Let's put the stats in for Atlanta. Okay, Jarvis gets the win. He's 2-1. Shit. RBIs, Felipe with 1. Aaron with 4. Darren Johnson with 2. Tommy, Aaron, and Tillman. Felipe 1-4. Jackson, 03. Aaron, 25. Aaron Johnson, 14. Boyer, 04. Tommy Aaron, 14. Tillman, 25. Mian, 25. Rico gets the loss. He's 1-1. McCool, 3 2/3, 1. Davidson, 1 inning, 2 runs. Rose, 4. Alex Johnson, 2-4. Pinson, 1-4. Perez, 0-4. May, 1-4. Bench, 1-4. Helms, 1-4. Cardenas, 0-4. And Big Mac Jones walked. And that will do it. Send this to myself by email. It's so sad that I don't enjoy this like I used to. Take care.